some oxygen. If you're feeling not good, you can take yourself.
Hey guys, so today our mission is to arrive at the Mt.Everest Base Camp. This is the 5,000 kilometer milestone if you drive from Shanghai directly to Lhasa. As you can see, we departed from Rikaze, Shikaze, and then we will be driving towards the border where that base camp is. Our tour guide is saying that we can, when we go up to the camp, we can take that oxygen with us if we need it. So interesting fact about Tibet is that sometimes you have to get out of the car and actually go into the office to do a security check. So here we're officially entering the National Forest Park of Mount Everest. This is very interesting because you see the bottles on the ground, but you don't see anybody, so I don't know what that was for. And this National Nature Reserve was built in 1988. So by this time it was actually after lunch, and I got my dinner from the supermarket. They said that the restaurant at the camp was really expensive, so they encouraged us to buy some instant food. So here we're officially stepping out of the car and going into the office, as you can see right here, to do the security check. I guess it's a lot easier with the tour because they just look at the passport and they just let us go. So we just keep driving. So the sign says Mount Everest National Park. Before it was National Reserve, and now we're entering the National Park, I think.
珠穆朗玛峰景区喽。
So as you can see right here, we're about to climb over the mountain, and it's going to be hell of a ride because there are, I think, 108 or 180, like 180 degree curves like this. I was sitting in the front and I was still getting dizzy, and I just wish the ride was going to be over sooner. So when we were near the top, we made a photo stop. This is the view of Himalaya Shanmai, and you're able to see the peaks. You're basically able to see Mount Everest, but then it was cloudy, so we weren't able to see the peak itself, but we were able to see the other peaks. These were 藏族人的家，我觉得是 They basically just lived here, and then 如果有乘客来的话，他们就问你要不要拍照，要不要什么什么的，所以挺有意思的，能看到他们生活的样子。下山的时候同样是这个180道弯，真的是很难受。
Checkpoint again. We shall go together.
Maybe.
我们又要下来过一趟安检。So here we got our ticket, but we also realized that we have to change to a tour bus, so our driver can't drive us up. We have to all go to this tour bus.
Go from this bus to another bus.
And go up there to the camp together. So we're very close to the camp, and you can see here we're moving our luggage, and people are carrying their oxygen tank. So this is where all the cars park, and we're ready to go up. So interestingly, there are 2 stops. The first stop is here, where the tents are. So I'm thinking a lot of the campers might sleep here, and it could be cheaper. But for us, with the travel agency, they booked us here at a sort of like a hotel, but it's more like a minsu sort of thing. This is actually only like 50 meters away from those tents, so I don't know why they had a second stop. But this is as far as where the bus goes. This is the end. So the bus dropped us off here, and then you can see we're all very confused and we're very tired. But yeah, this is our basically home for tonight. The structure of the building is like a big 四合院，然后就是平房农家乐的那种感觉。They have like a small restaurant, and then they have like a room where it fits like 7 people, as you can see. But this is actually way better than I expected. I'm serious. I thought we'll be living in those tents, but we actually have our beds, and then the beds can actually heat, like can have heat.
哇塞，谁把小黄车骑到这儿了？
And it's just a lot more comfortable than I thought it would be. And then they gave us 2 blankets, 2 thick blankets, just in case it gets cold in the night.
宿舍 for one night. It's actually better than I thought. 我还以为我们要睡地板上，我还以为我们要睡帐篷里。哇，葛优躺。厕所在这个里面，超级的臭，就属于那种就是个坑儿的那种。 这里面还挺好看的，这就是咱们的宿舍了。That's our house. That's the restaurant, and there is the restroom.
So as I said before, this is way better than I thought. They do have electricity, and this is the heat pad that they provide, and enough plugs, enough. They do have Wi-Fi, but it doesn't work well. I guess you don't really need Wi-Fi; you just want to sleep. And we got the spot near the wall, so it's fairly warm. That day, it was surprisingly windy and cold in the afternoon, but I think we arrived at around 7:30. We decided to explore the area. So this is called Rongbu Si. It's just basically another temple. You pay $30 to go in if you want to, but we've seen enough temples, so I thought there's no need. But it's pretty. And it's also directly across from our camp, so it's very close. So let's have a look at our camp. So across from the street is our camp. It's not big at all. And it's basically surrounded by the mountains. So when they say sunset or sunrise, I don't know what they're referring to, but you basically can't see any. It's so windy and my friend was so cold. But anyways, so in front of us, that should be Mount Everest, but you can see it's sort of like behind the clouds, and we weren't able to see the full beauty of Mount Everest. But you do get to take pictures with these 3 signs. The first one is the Mount Everest one is 8844 meters. The other 2 both says base camp, but they're located maybe 50 meters apart. So this road is basically the same road that our camp is located at. And yeah, so if you kept going on this road, you reach this point where it says you can't go anymore. I think if you want to climb Mount Everest, you're able to go down and then basically just go to Mount Everest. But you know, we're not climbing. And yep, that's Mount Everest right there. Because it was so cold, we decided to go back. And as you can see, these people are walking backwards, and I just thought it was really funny. And while my other friends are having cup noodles, you know, I don't eat those. I'm having my dinner, which is hai dai si and the 青稞面包dai ba from Lhasa. So the original plan was to see the sunset at 8:49, 8:50, but we can't basically see that because we're surrounded by mountain. And then one of our friends told us that珠穆朗玛峰came out. It was clear, so we were basically really excited. And then after we finished our dinner, we just rushed out and then saw the Mount Everest finally. 好啦，我们这次珠穆朗玛峰也看到了全貌圆满，真的是比想象中的要冷很多。
有感觉吗？
One of our friends got sick, so she's trying the oxygen, and then we decided to see the star. We heard it's really pretty, but
smile. 所以看星星以失败为告终，根本没有啥星星，它应该是多云。
大家就准备睡啦，
同志们晚安，
在珠峰大本营过夜啦。